Ah, so you're finally awake. How dare you, sneaking on to my property, scaring my villagers, my friends, my family? Have you nothing to say? Wait. Shush. Shh. Are you a human? Yeah, this changes everything. Human, you must pay for your crimes. Sneaking into forbidden territory and then scaring the locals. Usually the punishment is... well, I can't mention it here. But for you, I'll make a special exception. Because you're human. Well, we don't get many humans around here. Lots of pesky snakes and spiders, but never a human. Oh, I have so many questions. How did you find us? What do you like? What kind of fish do you like? Can I get you anything? Water? Food? You're right. Well, let's start off with the basics. Hi, I'm Princess Whiskers, heir to the feline throne. Hey, why are you snickering? Why is that funny? My name is not funny. Very rude introduction. Fine. Apology accepted. For now. Anyway, I am the feline princess. Or Neko princess. That's the correct term. But I didn't want to scare you with that knowledge. Eh? You know what Nekos are? So you are more knowledgeable than we thought. That's great. Anyway, I am training to take over my mother's throne. I've come of age, but there are no suitable suitors. So I've been doing it solo. I am a very proud princess, and I'm very happy. But I do have a secret. A secret I will only share with you. I am such a nerd over humans. I am. I mean, you guys don't even have any magic, yet you create so many things. Such short lifespans, but you live every day to the fullest. Really, I don't think there's anything you can't do. Well, with a little time and effort. You have grown exponentially. I mean, the technology you've built. Since we have magic, we have no need for such things. But you've almost surpassed it. I'm impressed. So many humans can do so many different things. Some are better at drawing, some are better at technician stuff, some are better at cutting wood. And every job is important. I mean, it is here too, but even more so for humans. If we lose a job here or there, we can always supplement it for magic. But if a human loses a job and loses one of their areas, it's such a fragile system. One wrong move and it all falls apart. And yet, here you are, working. You're like ants. No, not in a bad way. I didn't mean to offend. I meant on how you work together. Teamwork makes the dream work, I think is the saying you say. Ah, I knew it. I feel so intelligent. Anywho, the others might not feel the same way, but I do. That's why you're going to be my little secret. Well, until I can get everyone on board. Don't worry, it'll be easy to hide you. Since you don't have any magic, they can't just scan around and detect you. It's really good. I mean, think about it. If you had magic, we'd be in a very different situation right now. Well, I'm not sure what I could do. Nope, I already checked. No magic whatsoever. Luckily, you are one of those humans that just don't have any magic. Oh, don't worry. 95% of you don't. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I just told you how amazing being non-magic is. In a world full of magic, not having any magic is special. So turn that frown upside down. There's no room for being sad anymore. Only glad. Mainly because I don't want you to be sad. Because it makes me sad. I want my new friend to be happy. Well, of course we're friends, silly. What are friends for but to totally hide you in a castle to learn more about you? If I didn't, you'd be thrown out into the scary woods. And there are horrible beasts in the woods. Ones I cannot even speak of. So, I'm here to keep you safe and sound. You can sleep in my chambers. No one checks those. And I have very loyal maids, so they'll be sure not to blab. It's my mother who's the issue. She doesn't trust humans. Has a lot of preconceived notions. And that's why I've been learning about you. Yeah, I know humans have had wars and everything else like that, but so have we. I don't think that you're as evil as everyone says you are. Well, yeah. That's how the magical creatures view humans. As evil creatures with no heart. Greedy, nothing but greed. There's no room for love or relationships. They betray their family for a corn chip. A horrible thing to say, isn't it? It's why I don't believe it. No one can be that evil. Well, maybe the eldritch beings. But you are not an eldritch being. Well, the preconceived notions also start from when humans did have magic. Back in those days, we lived in harmony. But then the humans got greedy. They wanted all the magic. But not everyone did. Well, actually, most of the humans tried to stop the greedy ones from taking up all the magic. But they didn't listen. Wild magic is very different from human magic. So, when they consumed it, it turned them into something completely different. Not magical creature, but not human either. After that, the trust between magical creatures and humans were ruined. And it has never, ever returned to normal. I'm sure you know that we have a very uneasy alliance. Humans stay on their side, and magical beings stay on theirs. It seemed like a good idea in the past, but I mean, it's been hundreds of thousands of years Centuries upon centuries have gone by. Surely, the mistakes made in the past shouldn't matter now. The humans that, well, betrayed the trust of everyone, they paid the ultimate sacrifice. I think it's time that we learn more about each other. That way, nothing like that ever happens again. I am certain if the humans knew what wild magic would have done to them, they wouldn't have done it, and they wouldn't have gone and consumed it. I am certain that if we would have just talked to each other, learned more about each other, we wouldn't have come up with wars or fights. We might not be able to completely understand each other. After all, there are some things that I can do that you can't, and some things that you can do that I can't. But that doesn't mean that we can't try. It is my duty to my people to create a prosperous future. And I cannot see how this hatred, these preconceived notions of humans, I cannot see us prospering. Holding on to that. Well, that's why I'm glad you're here. Because now that you're here, everything will be alright. And if the preconceived notions are true, then I suppose I'll admit that I was wrong. But I don't think I'll have to do that. Just like there are some bad humans in the world, I'm sure that there's some good as well. So, we should probably get you settled in. I doubt that these chains are very comfortable. I'll just say that I had the guards throw you out in the woods. Who's going to question me? Then we have so many guards, I'm sure one will be like, yeah, I totally did it. You know, to capitalize on the coolness of it. Oh, before I go, are you humans truly scared of the color purple? Well, in the books that I read, it said that humans were scared of the color purple. That's not true? I figured not. I don't know why they said you were scared of purple. It's why I wore my red robe when I came down here. I didn't want to scare you off if the slight chance it was true. You're right. We do have a lot to learn about each other. Oh, how rude of me. I told you my name, but you didn't tell me yours. Apologies for that. I went on a whole ramble about the past and the future, bringing all of us together, and I don't even know your name. I think we should change that, huh? I think that might be beneficial for the history books. Well, we are going to make history, my friend. Together, we will unite humans and magical creatures and bring a new prosperous era. And they shall know your name, which is a delightful name. Very unusual. But then again, you said Whiskers was an unusual name. So, I guess that makes us even. Cat toys? What are those? Oh, how scandalous. We need to wash your mouth out with soap. I'll explain what I mean later.